Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a get ready with me video which I haven't done in a long time, and I'm just going to be picking random products to put on my face. And today I'm not really doing that much. I'm going to the mall, I believe, and then I'm going to hit up Sephora because there's a couple of things I want to see and test and possibly purchase. Today's actually like moving in day for Rutgers University. Well, it actually started like a couple of days ago, but everyone's just decided to move in today. So like me and Jack live on campus, we live in married housing, so we have a couple of dorms near us, but they're not loud or anything, you know. So yeah, it's been kind of hard to get out the house because so many roads are blocked off because everyone's moving in. So if you're moving in, good luck to you and have lots of fun, because I remember moving into uni and I just had so much stuff, and I remember all the stuff was like in my room, everything was in place, and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I guess I'll go and make some friends. So yeah, good luck to you. So at the moment I have been using the Tarte EmphasEYES, which I really like because it's waterproof. I have tried the Brow Wiz by Anastasia, which I do like, and I actually think I'm going to repurchase it today. So this one is actually a pretty light colour for me, but it seems to work really well without making my eyebrows look too harsh. And I just like to work on the outer section. That's pretty much the only section that I really like to thicken up. So hungry at the moment, like my stomach is rumbling. I think Jack's actually making me some soup because I eat so bad. Like on my days off I just need to eat less basically. So now I'm going to take my brand new Urban Decay primer potion. This one is called Eden. This one is really good if you're a big fan of the MAC paint pots but you want something a bit easier to use. Like I said, I like to keep things in packaging a lot, which is kind of obsessive. Stop. So I just normally just apply this with my fingers. It's normally the easiest way, and you need the tiniest amount. So now I've just applied my primer and it's given me kind of a really nice even dry base to work with. So I'm going to work with these three colours today, and they're all MAC shadows. So first we have Kid, which I hear is being discontinued. Then we have a Shadowy Lady, which is a matte colour, and then we have Ricepaper. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to make it up as I go along. So I'm going to take Kid first with a 217 brush, and I'm just going to apply this in the crease. Once that's blended, I like to go with a bigger, more fluffier brush. This one is by Bobbi Brown. This is just called the Eye Blender, just to make sure that's all really diffused because you don't want it to be obvious. So once that is done, I'm then going to go in with Ricepaper, which is a beautiful golden highlight colour, which is very popular with MAC lovers. And I'm just taking the 213 flat brush and I'm just applying it on the inner part of the eye, just kind of where the primer has been. So once you've applied the light colour all over the lid, I'm going to take Kid again with the 219 pencil brush by MAC, and I'm just going to go under the eyes, just focusing on the outer portion. Okay, like I said, you don't need to be too precise with this. Then I'm going to take a Shadowy Lady, and I'm going to take the pencil brush again, and I'm just going to apply it on the crease, slightly underneath the transition colour, which was Kid, and I'm kind of just going to trace it just on the crease. Okay, so once that's kind of where you need it to be, you can then take a clean 217. I'm sure you have loads of these. And I'm just gonna blend Shadowy Lady. So now I have Shadowy Lady applied to the crease, as you can see, and I'm just gonna slowly build up the layers. So I'm gonna take a unclean Shadowy Lady brush, 217, and I'm just gonna build it up on top of what we already blended, just so when I open my eyes you can actually see it, because my lid space isn't that big, so I kind of have to work with it. But just make sure you open your eyes and just, you know, have a look at it. So now it's all pretty much blending in, I'm just going to take my eyelash curlers. These are just the Uemura standard eyelash curlers. I really like these. And I literally can't go without curling my eyelashes because they're super straight, and if I just put mascara on them without curling them, it just looks worse actually, so I love to curl them. So for mascara, I think I'm going to be using the Nude Bare Minerals Lash Domination sample, which has a really weird brush, but it works really well and I like it, so. So now the eyes are done. I actually really like them. Like, I never use Shadowy Lady at all really, even though I have, like, I don't really have that many MAC shadows, but I just never seem to use this one in particular. It's a really beautiful matte purple. So I'm glad to use that because I like using products that I haven't used for a long time. You know, I like to switch up my makeup and just make sure that I'm using everything that I own basically. So I think I'm going to do like a line, like a winged liner now. And I recently got this L'Oreal Eye Calligraphy liquid liner set, which is really interesting if you're a fan of liquid liner. This is a felt tip liquid liner. You get a fine, which one is it? You get a fine liner, which is really fine, good for getting into the inner corner. You get a classic, bit bigger, and then you also get a slanted one, which is what I'm going to use for my wing today, and they're all black, by the way, like jet black. So I'm going to use the fine one. I'm going to use the fine one starting from here to here, and then I'm going to do the wing. So I'm just going to take my mirror. Now I'm just going to do the flick, and this like slanted thing makes it super easy to do. So what I like to do is just take it like this and just trace where I want the flick to be basically, and then you can fill it in. Now the only downside with this is that you can't really create a precise point at the end. So then I just like to take my fine tip and then just drag out the end. I might actually add these lashes here. I got this at a makeup convention in London, and they're just, you know, no-name brand lashes, I guess you could call them. And I just normally use the Duo Dark Tone Lash Glue. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not the best at applying lashes, but I'll try. So, the real trick with applying lashes is to wait for it to get tacky, because if you just put it on your eye, it can just move around easily. And it takes time to set, so then you have to hold it down while it's setting. So I just like to leave it a bit just to get it tacky, just so you know you can do that and it becomes like string almost. What you can do to test is just put a bit on the back of your hand and then tap it, and if it like turns into a ball, or if you press it and it sort of adheres your skin to your skin, you know it's ready. So now my lashes are on and they're currently drying, and I think it makes a huge difference to add lashes, especially when you do a wing. It just makes it look a lot more prettier. Oh, so for foundation, I've got a couple that I recently purchased. I've got the Makeup Forever Face and Body, which is really similar to the Marc Jacobs actually, the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel, and I've also got the Hourglass Mineral Veil, no not Mineral Veil, just Veil foundation. So I think I'm going to change it up and I'm going to use a Cover FX one. This one is the Cream Total Cover Cream Foundation, which is reformulated I believe, and this one is N30, which is a little bit warmer but it should match. So I've actually tried a couple of ways to apply this, and today I'm going to try a foundation brush, and then I think I'm going to blend it in with a, what's it called, beauty blender. I used to think this colour was like way too dark for me, but now it actually looks pretty reasonable. I actually got sent this, when did I get sent this? Ages ago now, like a couple of months ago, and they sent me like it was really hard to match my colour online because I was looking online, and I got sent like 6 different shades and none of them matched me, so I felt really awkward asking for some more colours, but eventually I decided this one was the perfect match when I was tanned. But when I was pale, the other one I got sent was too pale, so this is why I haven't really worn this foundation a lot, basically. Okay, so now I have a really small amount of coverage on. I'm going to apply some concealer. Now, to be honest with you, it really doesn't look like I need concealer when I look at the viewfinder, but actually in real life I just love concealer. So I'm going to apply some concealer, and the one that I have been really loving to use is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Treatment Concealer. This is kind of reminds me of MAC Pro Longwear. It's really good if you like that under eye bright look, which I kind of like because I feel like it makes you look a bit more polished, I guess. So just apply this under the eye. I also like to apply a bit on my nose because I really don't like my freckles. Well, sometimes I like them, but sometimes I don't, and today I don't like them, so I'm going to try and get rid of them, hopefully. So this has good coverage as well. So what I like to do now is use my beauty blender, which is in here, this little pouch here. I'm just going to use it dry because I can't be bothered to wet it. It's better to use it wet, but for now, for today, I'm going to use it dry. So I'm going to use my Chanel Sol de Tan, and I've actually got some black on my hands, which I have no idea comes from. This is what happens when you have loads of makeup on your table, because you just end up touching something and you get it everywhere. So I'm just going to be using this little baby, and I don't know what brush to use. What brush should I use? I might use this one here, my 130 by MAC. A really subtle contour that looks kind of natural. Now please let me know if you prefer this lighting better. I think I look a lot less orange in this lighting. I don't know why. I think the back wall kind of, because it was so white, I think it just made me look more orange, I guess. So I'm just going to add some of my new Dior All Over Shimmering face powder in Amber Diamond, which I've heard so much about and I've wanted it for so long, and I finally purchased it the other day. It's really, really pretty. They also do one in Rose Diamond, I believe, but this one is like golds and peaches, and it's really pretty. So I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. I don't really think I want much blush, or I think I'm just going to go for this, to be honest. I'm going to apply it with my NARS Brilliant brush ever. And I'm just taking all the colours, just working it on my cheekbone. I'm also going to blend it upwards as well. It gives a slight colour but nothing too crazy. But it gives such a beautiful shimmer. I love it. So I just like to work it up here. So for lips, I'm going to use my YSL, is it the Rouge Voulpte? I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, the lipstick in number 26. It's called Peach something, I'm not sure, but it's the most flattering, beautiful pinky peach colour ever, and I've never found a colour close to it. It's just so creamy. It doesn't last very long, but it's such a creamy, beautiful, luxurious product. And not to mention the packaging is amazing. I actually got this a couple of years ago. I don't know whether you can keep the lipstick for this long, but oh well, I haven't died yet. I'm not going to put any lip liner on, I'm just going to go for it. Because I'm a daredevil. So for my hair, I washed it yesterday and I kind of don't want to wash it again. It's pretty much clean, but I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna straighten it today because I didn't actually style it yesterday, so today will be the styling day. I pretty much do this really fast because I'm more fussed about my makeup than my hair, because hair to me is a little bit boring. I like to use my GHD heat protecting spray, just so my hair doesn't get damaged. I mean, I don't straighten it every day, I don't flat iron it every day, but you know, just in case. I don't want it to get dry because I use so many treatment masks. I don't want the work of the treatment mask to be gone, you know. These are the straighteners I use, flat irons, whatever you want to call them. These are by Chi or Chai, is it? I got these from Ulta, like even before I moved here. And so far, so good. I used to own the GHDs like 4 times, but I stood on them a couple of times and they're not cheap, so I decided not to repurchase them, which is a good choice because these are pretty much exactly the same and they heat up just as fast. I'm going to put the mirror up here because I really can't see what I'm doing. I actually really like this amber diamond. I can see it so much now. I'm turning my head while I'm doing my hair. Okay, so now that's very straight. Move on to the next layer. I feel like I should have some music playing, like I'm in a rush sort of thing, because I have been filming for like 3 hours today and I'm meant to be going grocery shopping and to the mall. But I like to film earlier because I only film with natural light, and if I leave it too late, sorry, my voice is going. If I leave it too late, the sun kind of messes up and goes up and down and up and down, and the lighting just looks weird. And also I feel like I'm in a huge rush if I film later because the sun can go down at any minute, so I'm in favour of filming at this time, which is actually noon. Also, many of you ask me where I go to get my hair coloured. I actually don't colour my hair. Like this part, so I've got a really bad voice. This part is natural. This is natural colour. As you can see, there's no roots. It's all the same colour. The only dyeing that I had done to my hair was these lighter bits here. See them? But I only had them underneath. You can see them like randomly in the hair. but I just don't like to dye the top of here. Number one, because I kind of like my colour already, and number two, because I just don't want the maintenance of having to keep, you know, retouching the roots. It's just a lot of money to spend, so I just like to keep it au naturel, I guess. I recently used my macadamia oil repair mask as well last night, which makes a huge difference if you haven't already tried it. I just normally use it on my ends because that's where they get dry, and it's really, really good product. Really like it. Take my little box here. This is actually from Rouge. It's really handy. It's called the PP portable case, and it has all my hair ties and bobby pins, as you call them here. I call them grips, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to do this hairstyle that I've been doing recently, which is nothing crazy. I just literally take a section here, braid it, plait it, loose or tight, however you want. Oh my god, it's like crazy outside today. There's like people everywhere. Then I kind of just attach it here behind the ear. And then just let the hair fall down in front of it, kind of thing. It's just a really good hairstyle to have, you know, on your hairs. Like this bit here on me really annoys me. I feel like it just hangs there, so sometimes I like to get rid of it. Let's braid this part now. I really wish I could do fishtail braids so badly, but I just don't have the knowledge of how to do them. So this is the finished look, guys. Really easy, fast, I guess, in some way, even though this video took me like 2 hours to film. I hope you're having a great day, whatever you decide to do today. And yeah, have a great back to school or back to college, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you soon. Bye!